You may not know me, and I cannot recall ever meeting many of you. I'm not sure how much all of you know about me, apart from my obvious clergy dress and collar, which promotes me as a priest. A man of the cloth to some of you. This is true, indeed. What is also true, and not so evident, is that I am now retired from active duty, shall I say. Ill health had the better of me. And although one never retires from the Lord's good work, the physical ailment has meant a reduction in my usual activity. In my line of work I have seen much, and have many a tale to tell. Perhaps you'd like to hear one. Perhaps, indeed. Well then, I'll tell you a story, seeing as you are here. A story of 5 lives afflicted by evil, an evil that would not let go easily.
Callum, do you see night people? Night people? What are they?
Yeah. Time for bed.
Sorry, I have to go now. Bye.
Look at you two. Had fun time. And your clothes. Oh my.
Thank you, Miss Marshall. Thank you for having me.
I'm sorry. But it's late now, and Abigail needs to go to bed. Perhaps you can play another day, yeah? Welcome. Please come in. I'm sorry, but you must excuse me. I have to put the young one to bed.
Yes, but of course. It is good for the young to sleep. Early to bed, early to rise. This did our people no harm back home.
Dragutse mea.
Oil, frankincense, special from home. Please put it on the young girl tonight. Very important.
Alex, please provide our visitors with some tea.
Oh, yes, welcome. Welcome. Please, come in.
No, you must be tired. You get some sleep.
Who are those people downstairs, Mummy?
You're full of questions today, Abigail. Those? They're friends of your father's. And they've come help us rid you of your bad dreams.
Mama?
Shh, no more questions, Abigail. And I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. But now it's time for bed. I shouldn't you make good somehow.
Alexandru, Augustina, we all know why we are here. It is for a purpose that none of us wish to see. But it needs be. This thing follows a family for years, for generations. It takes many shapes, male, female. Do not be deceived. Hiding in the blood so we forget it ever was. Yet, when we dare to forget, it returns, if only to taunt us. A dark thing that clings to our emotions, weakness, and guilt. It knows our deepest secrets and will use them against us to destroy our lives.
What we do carries risks, yes, but it is necessary if we are to rid ourselves of the dark-hearted one.
Are you all then giving your oath? You are ready to do this thing in unity, even with the risk to your persons? Are you all giving your oath? You are ready to protect one another, no matter what?
It's not too late to change your minds. For once we begin, the circle cannot be broken.
This evil one will come to destroy its foes, and it will not care how many it destroys. It never has. Very well. Our weapon is love. Love and forgiveness. It is the only thing that can banish this thing from our lives. For if we forgive and love one another, it has no ground to accuse us before the Almighty.
Do not break the circle. Do not fear. It can do no harm.
What do you make of this then? Somebody overpowers them. A man, wife, and 3 old ladies like that.
The world's gone to pot. We'll need to wait, see what the lab rats have to say. Hello, Poppet. Was there anyone else in the house? Was there anyone else here? Can she understand me?
Sir, her family's European. Romanian, we think. She was born here, we believe. She speaks English. Name's Abigail.
Abigail, my name's John Ford. Was there anyone else in the house? You better take her away, love. There's not much point. This is no place for a young woman, let alone a girl.
There's 5 dead. No fatal wounds on any of the bodies. No forced entry.
There were signs of a struggle, but no more when we get to the lab.
The girl's a UK citizen. Parents escaped some political shitstorm in their own country. Sought and were granted asylum status, courtesy of Her Majesty. However, without a surviving relative, the court has granted that the subject, Abigail Morozov, be made a ward of the state and remain in its care until such point that an adoptive family can be found.
Are we sure she's ready yet? I mean, after what's happened. What's her mental health?
Abigail seems remarkably resilient. She's coped better than any of us could have expected. Of course, in cases such as these, the likelihood of post-traumatic stress is high. We'll need to keep an eye on her.
Let's try this again, shall we, Abigail? My job is simple. I place you in a home, and your job is to stay there. At least until your next birthday.
Come on, Abigail. You have to give it a try. I know things haven't been brilliant, but this placement's different.
My directions were good, weren't they?
Directions are fabulous, Rebecca, thank you. Rebecca, can I introduce Karen Swinson? Karen's new to our team. She's my successor, you could say.
Oh. So this is the delightful Abigail. I'm sure you'll enjoy your stay here. There are a few girls about your age. Matter of fact, if you go through that door, that's our communal room. Just dress yourself and meet the others. I'll come in shortly. See if we can find you something to eat. I'm sure you must be starving.
Isn't that breaking protocol? Shouldn't we process her requirements in the office first?
She'll be processed shortly. Her link worker will be here tomorrow. I'll personally look after her until then.
Thanks, Rebecca. It's a bit quiet, isn't it? No?
Cuts and staff reductions. Taking place faster than we thought. Usual lack of funding.
It's the same everywhere. I'm glad to be out of it, Rebecca.
Oh?
Voluntary retirement.
Might follow you on that one. Hopefully we'll ride out a couple more years. Truth is, we don't have the resources. Just as well. We only get the rare terminally dysfunctional.
Who told you could sit? Cat got your tongue? You too good for us now.
Just leave her. She's probably a skank anyway.
So what's your story? There's not much to tell. I've moved from home to home. Don't think I'll be here long.
How many homes have you been to?
Enough.
Why do you move around so much? Get much trouble? Same here. Come on. Outside. Want one? Sweet show.
Give it. The rest. Cheeky cow.
Come on.
Ow!
You find all your basic necessities here. We do expect reasonable tidiness. We are lucky to have a cleaner, but don't expect her to clean all the time. She's only part-time. Laura, you've been here long enough. Please come and show Abigail how to work things. Right. I'll be in my office if you need me.
Be right back.
Oh my god, look at it! It's all bleeding!
What happened?
What happened?
all seems a while ago now. Time has a way of paling memories into a fog. But for now, I pray this suffices for the purpose of my tale.
He said he would be here 5 minutes' time, 5 minutes ago, so he's going to be here any second now. In fact, I think I can see him down the end of the road. I've got to go. Hello, mate.
Sorry, Carl.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know.
Not 5 minutes, lunch break and all that.
Yeah, I owe you one, okay?
Now, as I said, this property's been a bit slow to shift.
Okay.
But there's a few things to tell you about it.
The out. How much?
It's £40 excluding tips, please.
Okay. I'll take the tip.
Thank you.
The owner left in the night. He grabbed his kids and ran. Hasn't been seen since. I've dropped the price a few times. 40% below market value. So shitloads of people around, no one's keen. Gonna get a developer to snap it up. But my man's gonna lose heavy. It's a steal as it is. Guess the commando thing's what's done it.
Yeah.
Went tabloid. But the fishes ain't biting.
I see. I see.
The guy reckons it's haunted. Got ghosts and shit. It's rubbish if you ask me, but if the customers are spooked, they're not going to pay up. I remembered you're into that sort of stuff. Look, mate, if you can give it the once over, right up all is well, that'd be sweet. Make the customers feel a lot more confident. Here's some keys.
Okay. Cheers, man. Thank you.
Lock up when you're done. Drop them in when you're finished, yeah?
Cool. Thank you so much.
Magic. Look, I've got a dash now.
Hiya, yeah, is that administration, please? Hiya, yeah, I just wanted to ask. Parapsychology. Yeah, the non-vocational evening class. Yeah, whose class is that? Callum Bradshaw. Oh, sorry, yes, I'm interested.
please?
Sure, if you go through the main hall, up the stairs, it's the first door on your left.
All right, cheers. Thank you.
Do this like next week, right? Cool? Definitely.
Oh, so sorry. I didn't see it. Yeah. So it's always happens to me.
No, seriously, no, my fault. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make it up to you. Let me buy you coffee. Sorry. Inexcusable, I know. Okay, last week we covered common held beliefs on hauntings, okay? And what we determined was these inner beliefs are rooted in all things that we fear most. Where modern science suggests that these paranormal occurrences are nothing more than social conditioning, we already know that some societies accept and welcome death as a part of the natural cycle of life. So does anybody here think that the majority of the world is mad? Possibly. I prefer to think that there is more to this world. Some things we just do not understand. But before you so willingly agree with me, understand this. Understand the fact that differentiates parapsychology with internet searching, ghost hunting, Kool-Aid drinking, whatever, is this. An open mind, logic, and thorough scientific understanding. Okay? Cool. Good work. Class dismissed.
Name's Laura. Laura Davis.
Callum Bradshaw. I think that's the second time we've seen each other in a couple of hours, maybe. Mrs.
It's Miss.
Miss Davis.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you around before. Except for a little altercation earlier.
Yeah, I'm new. I'm new to London, in fact. Just moved here.
See, I must have done something right. You know, first increase in student numbers and ages. What do you think of the class?
I liked it.
It's crazy. New student, likes my class. Links my day.
Oh, could be better.
Really?
If that drink was still on offer.
Morning, madam.
Morning. Could I have a look at the old perfume bottle you have in the window?
Yeah, it's a nice item. I've had this one for quite a while. Put it in the window this morning. Thought to myself, if this doesn't sell by today, I'm going to have it for myself. For the missus, of course. Beautiful thing.
How much?
Well, I've got it priced up for 25. Yeah, and I think it's a bargain at that. You won't find another like this one anywhere in the world.
15, and it's a deal.
Oh, you're trying to rip me off there? I can see you're a bargain hunter. I'll tell you what, as I'm in a tad generous mood this morning, 20, and I'll wrap it for you.
Done.
Sorry, I'm not sure I agree. What you're suggesting is that people create make-believe to support the existence of a superior being, right? But what you don't explain is why millions of people in different cultures for thousands of years have come to similar conclusions, whether it's Christ or Buddha or Allah. I mean, are we all suffering a mass delusion? Are we all sick?
Sick? Miss?
Davis. Laura Davis.
Miss Davis. Look at the world outside your window. Is what you see occurring in that world suggest to you that it's sane? Sanity is a benchmark by which the majority judge which is right or wrong.
It's an invisible line in the sand. And that line varies depending on culture and social history.
He's right. How can anyone say we're living in the same worlds? Murderers, paedophiles, deluded terrorists. You actually think we're living in the same worlds?
What I'm suggesting is that there's scope for something else going on here. I mean, statistics alone would suggest that it's ludicrous to believe that most of the people in this world are deluded. And if that was the case, then what in society can we classify as sane?
Well, that's why I stick to facts. Science. I choose to accept that. It's a crazy, insane world we're living in. The sooner we accept that, the better.
What's going
Yeah,
on?
so like...
Going-
Yeah, well, I don't know. Right.
Oh my god. Treacle!
Callum Bradshaw.
Jesus Christ, how long has it been? Like 5, 6 years, maybe?
8, actually.
8 years, come on. This is Laura.
We've met.
Well, that's saving an introduction, wasn't it? How do you know each other?
Psychology classes.
Ah, I see. Look, we're just going to go for a beer. Come and join us.
Love to, mate, but too many late nights.
God, I haven't seen you for a long time. Look, negotiate. Just have a half a pint.
Fine. Good God, you ain't changed a bit, have ya?
Thought you were a non-believer.
What did I miss?
Long story.
Really?
I'll tell you about it later.
Cheers. Cheers. Well, all this time, man. So what have you been up to?
Not much, really. Changed jobs and partners a few times, though. Now I'm living with my sister, Jane.
Oh, Jane? Oh, okay.
So anyways, what about you two? Didn't know that you were... How'd you meet?
No. Laura and I are just friends. Laura comes to my parapsychology class.
Yeah. Parapsychology? That'd explain it.
Hey. What's going on between you two?
Nothing, nothing. Just your friend here is a staunch atheist.
Agnostic, actually.
Potato. Can't seem to open his mind to other possibilities.
Whatever. Laws of physics don't change. So-called paranormal activity don't happen under controlled circumstances.
Science, right, exists within the, parameters, thank you, of what's understood, right? Today it's one thing, tomorrow another. Who's to say that tomorrow scientists won't discover something that challenges the status quo and their bloody arrogance?
Passionate, opinionated. Look, let's go.
Sorry. Just hardline views like that just really piss me off.
Do you know what, though? The problem is that you are both attending a class that's conflicting, isn't it? You know, like, I can see both these points of view. You know, as like a parapsychologist, you have to have an open mind. You have to.
Right.
But as a scientist, also, you have to validate it with your science, don't you? The problem lies is when you, like, at each of the end of the spectrum, and there's, like, nothing between. That's where it gets really dangerous. Or has it gone quiet in here or something?
People knew you were coming.
So, why parapsychology? I thought you was into cars and bikes.
Yeah, I was, but do you know what? Just some things change, don't they?
What?
I've always had a spiritual awareness, like coming from a Catholic background as I do. Most around me was Catholic, you know. Everyone apart from a family just down the road, and they had this daughter called Abigail. We reckon we were about 5 or 6 at the time, you know, and we used to spend all our time after school playing. And we were completely inseparable.
Oh, please don't tell me you found your soulmate at 5.
No. But it's like, her family didn't really mix well with everybody else. The last conversation I had with her, she said to me, "Do you see night people?"
Night people?
Yeah.
What's that?
I mean, I have my idea now, but, I don't know.
Was she abused?
No. Well, at least I don't think so. But, we never had any more conversations after that, so...
Why not?
Like, it was her entire family and a couple of friends were slaughtered in their house that night.
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What happened? Did they catch who did it?
No, no. The papers said crazy psychopath, slays family, girl survives or something, but it's whoever did it obviously didn't see her in the house, you know? I mean, who knows? Who knows? All rumours. But what I do know is that Abigail was taken into care. Didn't hear from her for years, actually, and then suddenly out of the blue, I started receiving letters from her. She never mentioned where she was, and they were super, super basic. But I guess that she found some comfort, you know, because of the connection that we had. I don't know, I mean, that was obviously not going to last, because I found out a period of time afterwards that she committed suicide. And, yeah. I got into parapsychology because I just want some answers, you know, like real answers, you know?
Cal, the human mind is complex. Maybe your girl had some deep unresolved issues.
That would make you happy, wouldn't it? Can't accept there might just be things in this world that can't be easily explained.
Fear the living more than the dead. My advice.
Yeah, but mine's like an umbrella, though. Works best when open, so I heard. Anyway, Callum, do you ever go on those, like, sitting things at haunted houses and that?
Like vigils?
Yeah.
No, too expensive. The school took them off the curriculum, so, you know.
How come?
I think paranormal TV. Yeah, so like owners' houses, they just charge too much for sittings. And so, like, you get nothing for free. Absolutely nothing. Although, I've got a freebie coming up. A family left their home in the middle of the night, and they immediately put the house up for sale, trying to get rid of it, you know.
Right, can we come?
Just me. Just me. They just don't want a crowd generating unwanted interest, you know, so they can't get rid of it.
Yeah, but it's not just any crowd, though. It's our crowd. Come on, Discreet is my middle name. Please. Besides, it might save your friend here from a life of blissful ignorance.
Well, it's a total waste of time. But if it proves you to be barking mad and delusional, I'm in.
Okay, hold on. "15 Rose View. Should be interesting. Quite active, I hear. How about Friday night?"
Yep, good.
Yeah.
It's not good for you, you know?
There's a lot that's not good for me. This place, you've got no one to take something, you never know when anything else will come along. Numbs the boredom in this place. What the hell are you doing anyway?
Writing.
To who?
A friend.
Boyfriend?
Not what you think. Someone I've known for a long time. More of a younger brother to me. The only person left I know.
At least you know someone. Wish I had a brother. Wish I had someone. Anyone.
Who's it tomorrow?
Why do you bother?
Because he's the last one I remember. The only... since...
Since what? Come on, what?
Sorry, I'm a bit...
Moody?
Yes.
I've been through
A lot? Hello? Haven't we all?
Why do you do that?
Do what?
You're always sarcastic.
Just my thing, I guess.
You'd make more friends without it.
Friends? Here? With those psychos? You're mad. Never mind. Better to have a moody friend that talks to you sometimes than not at all. Everyone keeps to themselves here. It's good that we've got each other.
Oh, it's you. Oh, mate, I'm here.
Right, fella.
You early? Laura will be pleased.
Better to be early than late, so they say. It's cold in here, guys. Freezing. So, what is your story with this place? I mean, why did our guy leave?
Can't tell you that, mate. That would be something called front-loading. If you disclose any information before an experiment, what it does, it influences the validity of the test results.
Well, you needn't worry. You're not going to find it converting meat anytime soon.
No, okay, this is what happened. This house was built, I reckon, in about the 1950s, maybe, and it's not got your typical source of activity, but some stuff started happening here about 30 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
Wow, this is what happened. Your drunken father came home to this house and he battered his young son to death. Yeah, exactly. And so the mother came in and found the body of a young son. You know, and it was a horrible and tragic case at times, all over the local press. Anyway, the mother, obviously in a grief-stricken state, she went to the kitchen, she pulled out her knife, and she went and she bludgeoned him to death while he's passed out. Yeah, exactly, passed out in his armchair.
That's horrible.
Nasty, right?
Yes.
Shit, it's cold in here.
Yeah.
You got anything yet?
No, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I was on about you two, but I think I'm going to call it a night.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It's been a quiet night.
Lightweight.
A duck's a duck. Need help packing?
No, I don't think so. Got a sense upstairs, and there's another one in the back room down here.
All right, I'll grab upstairs.
Oh, I can't wait for your bed.
I feel knackered. Oh. Right, I'm off, guys. See ya.
It's official. Chivalry's dead. Fancy a lift, Laura, or anyone? What a dick.
You guys have really hit it off, haven't you? Don't worry about Matt. He's always like that. Just ignore him. He doesn't mean anything by it.
An arrogant arsehole is what he is.
Hey.
Wait, hang on a sec. He had a girl in the back of his car all bloody night. Should have guessed it. Chauvinistic prick. Callum? Hello? Callum?
Let me take you home.
All right.
Matt, here's some tea. Matt. Matt. Morning. Matt, what do you think of this? I think it's gorgeous, look. Thought it'd go with this room when it's painted.
What time is it?
It's gone 8:30.
What do you wake me up for?
We need paint, remember? If we leave it much later, there's going to be loads of queues.
I'm knackered, sis.
Oh, come on. Look, Matt, you're not living here for free.
Look, I said I'm not well.
Well, but when are we going to get to go then? When...
Don't know. Shut the door when you leave. Bollocks.
All work and no play?
Hey. What are you doing there?
I don't know, just passing. Have a thing for bookworms. Kinky, I know.
Ooh. Shh. Seriously?
Silence, got it. I saw your car out front. Thought I'd treat you to lunch.
Oh, really? It's not the time.
Right, come on. Before I change my mind. Going. Don't believe you're going to pass up a free lunch.
Jane? Jane, have you got someone down there? Jane?
Matt, you up yet? You don't look well at all. I've got you some Lemsip. Come on, I'll fix you a cup. Oh, bloody hell, Matt. A small glass of house white, please.
I want the same, please. Oh, bottle. Bottle.
I like your style. What are you smiling at?
You look pretty in the dim light.
Oh, thanks. Cold, but thanks. Us vampires shun the light, you know. Doctor's orders.
I didn't mean it like that.
Okay, I know what you meant.
It's the nerves. I'm not very good around women.
At least you don't ask about the weather.
Oh my God, you haven't heard my repertoire yet. It's like I'm just not experienced, you know. And it's like, ugh. Tell me, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Cheers.
Oh.
Yeah. Cheers. Neither have I. Haven't had the opportunity to either.
You just moved to the area, right?
Yeah, about a month ago.
Northern girl.
I didn't think my accent was still that strong.
Oh, no, it's not. Just a little bit. Just like a little hint. Leeds, maybe?
Manchester. But I grew up down south. Well, partially anyway. I moved about a bit.
Parents move.
No, nothing so normal. I wish.
What do you mean?
Nothing. So, not much experience, eh?
Do I look like a smoothie?
So, no girlfriends or Mrs. Bradshaw lingering around?
Nah, you must be kidding. It's like, who would want... How come we were discussing me?
I don't know. More interesting. There's not much in my life.
Everyone's got something interesting going on. If you look, you know, deep enough.
Oh. I'll have the pasta, please.
I'll have... Do you know what? I'll have the same. Thank you. So you didn't move your parents?
No. Childhood wasn't exactly a happy experience. A downright shitty one, really. In fact, I didn't know them. From what I was told, my mum was a drunk and a crackhead, and she overdosed on meth, and my dad died in prison. So, good pedigree, right?
Sorry about that.
Oh, don't be. She didn't give a shit. From what I was told, he killed someone in robbery, so he had it coming.
You grasped me up, you bloody bitch!
I was looked after by my nan till I was 6. Then she died, and then it was Oliver Twist City.
God, you are so...
Sarcastic?
Yes.
Yes, I get told that a lot. A shithole early life will do that for you. I highly recommend it to any burgeoning dysfunctional wannabes. I spent my life in care homes. Although, hang on, there was the occasional foster situation, but that didn't work out because everyone wants a ready-made Cabbage Patch Kid. Eventually found my way up north, hence the accent.
That sounds rough. I had no idea.
You toughen up, it's all right. Although it is difficult to make friends in there, moving about so much. Some of the care homes are right shitholes.
That skanky friend of yours, huh? I don't know! You think this is funny, do you? You should think you're funny, don't you? No one disrespects me in front of my girls like that. Not unless they've got a bloody death wish or something. Your mate. We're gonna sort her. Sort her proper. So if you know what's good for you, you better start talking! Boy, you're gonna get some of this. Good and proper big time. Make you uglier than you are.
I think she went to post the letter. Come on, leave her. I think she's telling the truth.
Who's bloody talking to you?
Look at her! She's bricking it. It's not worth it.
Nasty bitch! We're gonna find that skank! And we're gonna sort her, and you keep it shut!
Please. Please. Leave me alone.
I bet you wish you never asked, right? It's all right, don't worry. It's in your eyes. It's what everyone does.
I am not the judgmental type. You know, there by the grace of God go I and all that kind of stuff. I like you. I wouldn't be here otherwise. So you're wrong. You're not as bad as you make out.
You don't know. Not much to like. Are you religious? You say God a lot. I know, I noticed that.
Do I?
Yes, I pick shit up about people real quick. You have to with my background. So, a religious parapsychologist. Isn't that like playing chess with yourself or something? You know, conflict of interest and all that.
You would be amazed at the amount of scientists that have some kind of faith or religious background. You know, if you actually look hard enough.
Well, I wouldn't know about that. Faith, hope in my life never really got acquainted. Guess we aren't all so lucky.
Why would you say that? Do you think, faith is just for a lucky few?
No, it's not what I meant. I don't know what I meant. Sorry, I'm just being stupid. I had a friend once. The only real friend I ever had. I guess Providence knew that I needed a friend. My life was dark then.
What happened to her? Did you, like, fall out?
No, my life doesn't do mundane. She died on me. Committed suicide, actually. Wait, enough, sorry. The mood's really depressing, and that's not what I wanted.
It's okay. You know, it's like you pass everything. Everybody has skeletons in their cupboard.
Yes, well, some more than others. Wait, why am I telling you all this?
Because I'm not judging you, and because you look like you need to unload, you know. Thank you. Change of subject. Tell me, how come a pretty and healthy girl like you is eating stuff like this?
See, you're chatting me up now, are you?
Yeah? Guess so.
At least you're honest.
Huh?
You really haven't done this often, have you? Your shatter blinds are terrible.
You're trespassing. You're gonna call the police.
Wait!
What's going on? I don't understand. Matt! What is that?
No.
What's happening?
Cal, it's Matt. I need your help.
Shit. Abby. Abby,
Please.
Well, we're just going to be chilling.
Yeah, whatever. Now stop hassling me. Would I just tell you, stop hassling me?
What are you looking at?
You okay?
I don't understand. It don't seem real.
I know.
It's so weird. Like a dream.
I gave Callum a call.
Callum.
So you said it started the other day?
After Roseview, I felt rubbish in the morning, and then all of this happened later. Same day.
I thought that haunted houses were haunted. I didn't think that ghosts followed people.
Yeah, not always. Always has an odd exception.
The attachment thing you mentioned.
I'm not sure that's what's happening here. Do you mind if I have a look around?
Sure.
You smell it?
Smell what?
It's like charring. Like ozone. Smell it?
Yeah, I smell it.
It's like paramentics. Normally, they often play with the electrics, which is weird.
Anything?
Nope. Whatever was there's not here anymore.
It's gone. Good.
Didn't say that. Paranormal entities, they pop in and out of their own volition. It's really quite common. Just like come and go at will. But I've never seen any that's seized altogether without any intervention, you know? What's that? What's that? What's that? Whoa. This thing's not shy, is it? Oh man, do you mind if I get some of the team in here?
Can you get rid of it?
In all honesty, I've not seen anything this strong in a long time. I'm gonna need some help from a friend of mine. I might be a couple of days. You two gonna be okay?
No. We're going to Carol's till this is all
Carol?
sorted. Yeah, well, have you got a better suggestion? I'm not staying here another night. If you want to, you're on your own.
Look, guys, I'm only gonna be a couple of days. Just trust me. Try not to worry, okay?
Funny.
No, do. I'll be a couple of days.
See ya.
See ya.
Now what?
I don't know. I don't like this at all.
How you doing, Father?
Oh, please. You must stop asking me that every time we meet. I've been fine for many years, and dare I say, for many more.
Sorry.
Anyway, perhaps I should be asking you that question. When an old pupil calls me out of the blue, gently requesting to meet him, an old man has to wonder what that pupil's been up to. So tell me, son, what seems to be the trouble?
I need some help, Father. Do you remember years ago you would often talk about possession?
Oh, possession? Oh, that's a mighty strong word for this time of day.
I am a parapsychologist, Father.
Parapsychologist? Tell me, what might one of those be?
You still have the same sense of humour?
I do. You do indeed. So, God's word's not enough for you, then you have to deny him.
I'm not in denial, Father. It's a science.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
The Lord exists whether we choose to believe in him or not. Prove that which he tells us is to deny the faith we seek. Faith, the substance of things hoped for, the proof of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. Callum, you do well to remember that.
I haven't lost my faith, Father. I just wanted more.
We all struggle, son, and we all have our doubts, but we overcome them.
I have a friend who's in serious trouble.
And so it was that I became involved in this particular case. Callum's wisdom is a credit to him. He knew to request help from a more traditional source when the going got tough.
Ain't it exciting? Haunting in your place. I should have told me before. I'm sensitive to these things. I can feel it in my bones. Bet it's him who's upset the spirits. Mark my words, bet it's a lady's spirit. Annoyed with chauvinist here. Manners changed much.
Hi, Matt. Hey, Laura.
Hey, guys.
This wasn't us.
Oh, I know. Let's tidy up. It's them. Hey guys, thanks for coming.
No problem, Cal, as long as we didn't miss anything.
Guys, this is Phil and Chris. Phil's our video engineer, Chris is sound. Just asked him to join us.
Laura, I'm with Callum.
Phil Green, Cal did say something you'll be teaming in. How long have you been in town?
A month, Tuesday, but I've only been in the class a week, really.
I'm Chris. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Chris.
If you'll excuse me, I just need to set up some equipment. Picking up something. Not sure what it is. It's low. Damn low, like under 10k. Scrambled. You okay? Damn, thing nearly blew out my ears. Check the feed, I think we got something.
Sorry about the Matthew thing.
Why is he upsetting you so much?
I don't know, I just hate guys like that. They're all arrogance and show.
I said before though, do you know what I mean? It's hardly worth it, it's just mad.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Mm.
Do you know what? I'm assuming he doesn't even know he's doing it half the time.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, it's just old defence mechanisms. Note to self, stop being such a complicated bitch. Earlier, you said I was with you. Till that lot. Slightly different tone to no, we're just friends. You must be milling on me. Or else you're trying to defend older angry pants over there.
Both.
Oh, so you do want me around?
Gotta keep an eye on you, haven't I? Keep it on mischief. Keep you away from my chauvinistic male mates, I think.
That's the best invite I'm likely to get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone seems to have a role around here. I feel a bit like a spare part.
You know what's better part?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I just assumed. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
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 I've not had that before, at least not with someone I am. Sorry. Old baggage. I thought I was through that part of my past.
You haven't? Still sorry though. Doesn't matter. I like you. Warts, though.
Warts? You saying I'm ugly? I just want this to be real. I'm tired of moving.
Stick with me, kid.
Ugh. Bad impressions too. You are a man of many talents.
Do you know what, though, ever since I met you?
Oh, that fateful day when I knocked your books out your hand.
Yeah, that fateful day. There's something... I felt something about you, something that was like... No, like that. Something brought you here.
Chris, did you get that?
Yep, acoustics come from the bedroom.
Damn, we're blind in there. No cams.
Any hard data?
I believe so, I'm just checking. Wait. Bingo! Crap!
It's to be expected, man. Anomalies, they affect the electrics. What about your end, Chris? Anything?
Nah. I've taken 7 hertz and 30 kilo. Nada. Nothing in human range. I can analyse it back in the lab, see how far those things can sing.
Sure, okay, cool.
What are those things? They look like fairies.
Those things? They're orbs. Quite common, though. Don't normally cause anybody any harm. But just think of them as like lanterns for, confirming the presence of paranormal entities.
Yes, sir. I've not seen orbs this clear for a while. See the way that thing hit the camera? Now this thing had mass.
Wow.
Carol? You okay?
I'm not. Something is definitely up here.
Tell me about it. You should have been here the other night. Had all stuff flying about.
That was just attention seeking.
Well, it got our attention, all right.
Are you sure those things can't hurt you?
Sometimes. Our Father Malachi said we'd be safe, it's fine.
Callum, I didn't think I'd need it. However, I've changed my mind in the car.
Your bag?
Yes. Please be so kind as to fetch it for me, my son.
No, of course, Father.
Can I come?
Yeah, go for it.
I need to take a look around this house.
Are you sure? After all that's happened, I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Where are those two off to?
Lady talk, I guess. Probably discussing why I'm better looking than you, my friend.
Callum, I need to talk to you about something, but I'm afraid it might ruin what we have or what we just started or whatever. I don't want that. I've never felt wanted before.
Hey. Look, if we're gonna start any kind of relationship, we've got to be honest with each other, right?
Just hear me out, please.
Okay.
And I'll understand if you don't want to talk to me afterwards, but just remember that this wasn't meant, none of this was meant. Look, it's not a total accident that we met. Well, it kind of was when we bumped into each other in the hallway, but I was actually looking for you. It took me years to summon up the courage, and when I was stabilised up, but when I got my shit together, I decided to seek you out.
Something is very unusual. It's unlike anything I've ever felt before. If it is a spirit, it's a powerful one. Such hatred, malice and venom.
What do you mean? Carol, you're scaring me. I think everything was fine until a few days ago.
How did it start? You haven't said much, even back at mine.
That's because I don't know. I can't even believe all this myself. I've never had an issue like this before. I mean, I've seen stuff on TV and that, but you never really think it's going to happen to you.
Jane, whatever this thing is, I feel it means harm. Not your usual playful spirit. It scares me. I don't even wish to attempt letting it in.
Then don't. Look, let's just get back downstairs. I don't like being up here alone.
Cal! We need the bag. Now!
I just saw flashes from the phone room upstairs. Did you register that?
Yep. Got that sucker on disc. Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Bringing out the heavy guns, huh? I guess you ain't expecting Father Christmas.
Hey, keep your eyes open. I get nervous when things are bang.
Guys, we got company.
Oh! What the hell?
Where the hell does this cell come from?
This report. What?
Material from the astral planes transported by the entity.
Oh, couldn't it have transported something smaller?
I came to give you this.
You knew Abby? How?
The night did not go uneventful. It's no surprise, as evil can be most boastful of its powers.
What's wrong with Carol?
Carol! What's wrong with Carol?
Dabbling with the occult is detrimental. Opening one up to the spiritual realm, one becomes a vessel much more susceptible to attacks of evil.
You can save me, and member of the faith. This is my power.
It's too strong! I can't!
Silence. Enough.
Leave her alone! What do you want?
Do not engage in conversation. It is a liar. It knows no other tongue.
What do I want?
I command you in the name of Christ. Leave. Leave this person in the name of Jesus. Please, may I have your attention? This night has become somewhat eventful. The enemy is making itself known because it feels it has the grounds to do so. I'm not sure why at the moment. The holy water you see here is as a precaution. Can I ask if any of you have dabbled in the occult in any way? It is important that if you do so, that we set this thing straight right now under the protection of the Holy Spirit. It is written that if we confess our sins, he is just and able to forgive us our sins. This thing started after your vigil with Callum, am I right? You do not strike me as a believer in the faith.
To be honest, no disrespect, but I have a hard time with religion. But after tonight, I don't know.
That's okay, son. God calls people in their own time. This, however, poses a problem. I fail to understand why this thing is making itself known here in this house, and to you and your sister. As you seem to pose him no problem, you are within his fold. Huh?
The devil, he goes after those he's afraid of losing. Those who are about to step into the light, the believers. You presently don't fit that profile.
Thanks. It can't be this house. It has to be something within this house. Are you certain there are no occult interests going on?
Carol and I have had tarot cards read as a joke, but everyone has, right?
Carol, I knew it. I knew it. That cow.
Hey! It's alright, Jane. I've got this. Who are you calling cow, you arrogant...
Please, please. This is no time for bickering and discourse. Do you indeed dabble in the arts?
I am sensitive. Have been for many years.
Please, Carol, may I ask you to leave for your own safety? This is bigger than anything that you've ever encountered before. Because you move in the veil, it sees you above all the others. You are a beacon to it, so please, for your own safety.
I think I'll sit this one out, guys. I haven't felt anything this strong before. Jane, I'll give you a buzz in a few days. I can see myself out.
I do not advise pursuing divination in any form whatsoever. There are reasons for that. These things are more pressing and more potent.
Where's Chris?
He's gone for a cigarette.
Wow, man. Never seen stuff like this before.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, man. Cal, we've got low power and sensor A. I don't believe this. I'm sure this thing was fully juiced up before we started. I can't have drained that fast. Our buddies must have drained it. I'm gonna go and get it fixed. Cal, I'm gonna go upstairs and change it.
I'll come with. We're just gonna get the battery.
Be careful. Anything, and I do mean anything peculiar, come straight back. Do not confront evil in the flesh.
Is it me or is it cold up here?
It's definitely not you. Here we go. There. Right, these are so tricky. Ah, there you go. Cool, let's go.
Cool, let's get back. Okay, don't panic. Just use a torch.
Nice to see you, Laura. Shit! Leaving so soon. That's not nice.
The benefits of holy water are at times questioned by many. But again, many appreciate its benefits during manifestations of evil. Quick, come on, children, come on.
What happened?
We
We heard screaming.
Yeah, we saw an apparition.
Yeah? Nice.
I don't know about that, pal. Up close and personal was different. I think I need a change of pants.
Something worries me. That thing knew Laura by name.
Something is very, very confusing with this girl.
I don't think she's done anything wrong.
Assumption's a dangerous son. Remember, the devil accuses. First and foremost, he is a liar. But he needs ground all the right to intrude in people's lives. I know you have feelings for this young woman. But perhaps there's something she hasn't told you, something in her past. Something that the devil has latched onto. This was the confusion at the beginning. I don't think things are happening because of this house or because of your friends Matthew and Jane. I think things are happening because of this girl.
Hey, Laura. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry, I lost it back there.
No, it's okay. Can I talk to you with Father Malachi over there?
Laura, this thing has set its focus on you. Its presence here is driven by its will, which is strengthened by its assumed right. This entity feels it has dominion over this house because it feels it has the ground to do so because of you. Would you know why this is? Look, I'm not here to judge you. I'm only here to resolve this thing. This thing will not go until it has triumphed, and that, Laura, could result in someone's demise. There is only one who can help us here, and that's Jesus Christ. He says to us, confess our sins, believe in him. When one deals with evil, one must always keep one's eyes and ears open, as evil has a way of creeping up unannounced. It waits for an opportunity when you're most at ease with your defenses down.
Chris. All right, Phil. Where's Christopher?
He had a call, bad news, so he had to rush off.
Really?
I don't know, Callum. I don't know.
How's the tree cam? Can you fix it?
Yeah, I mean, Chris does a great job, but I've just got my head around it, so...
Really?
Yeah.
Good work. Nice one, man.
Many have asked, what then is the extent of the powers of evil? There's little time. The thing grows in confidence with each passing moment. Now you stay here with your friends.
Where's Dave?
What can evil do in the practical? They say, Father, I do not believe in the devil. Not at all, at all. I reply, that is as evil intended. If you did, he would have very little effect in this world and the lives of many as he does.
Good evening. I bid you welcome.
Liar, be silent.
Lies. We come to the heart of the matter now. Was it not written, judge not, lest ye be judged? Come, kneel to me. Your mother did.
And the devil taketh him up to the high mountains, showed him all the kingdoms of the world, and said to him, all these kingdoms I shall give you if you bow down before me. And the Lord said to him, get thee hence behind me, Satan. Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and only him shalt thou serve. The Lord rebuke you.
Do you know what she did? You know what that girl did. Your principles betray you to the truth you so cherish.
How did you meet Abby?
I told you I lived in Kerams when I was younger. One of the homes, Glencoe. I met Abigail. We were friends. She gave me that letter to give to you. She put it under my door before she died.
Laura? Laura, can I talk to you, please?
Spent so many years thinking if I could have changed something.
Changed? How?
Laura, is everything okay?
Yeah.
How's the new girl settling in? You two seem to be spending a lot of time together. Any problems?
No. Why? Should there be?
Just checking you're all okay.
Rebecca, I'm really busy. Is there anything else?
No. Nothing. You will let me know if there are any problems, won't you?
Sure.
I've got to go up there. Jane's up there.
Matt! Stay here. John says stay here.
Jane is up there.
Does not your order say confession is good for the soul? Not this one. This is a little fun. Taking what's mine and acting in my cap. The other one. Try to take from me a soul bound to me. Give her hope.
The Lord hears our confession, and it is not for thee.
The gathered night. Pity. I see. The cavalry has arrived. And oh, what's this? The treacherous wench.
Be silent, in the name of the Lord.
Ask her what she did.
No, that's what it wants. Out of here now.
Jane is on the bed. Why don't you get Jane?
The young woman's okay. It will not harm. It's a diversion for some other motive that it has. Come quickly. Let's go. This thing has a stronghold in two areas. It seems fascinated by an ornate bottle that you have in the bedroom. Where did you get it?
Jane bought that from an antique shop a couple of days ago. What's wrong?
The entity is claiming ownership of it. You need to rid yourself of it once this is all over. I know Callum's been baptized, but what about the two of you?
No.
Listen, I'm going to need to baptize you both. Father, I ask that you bless and protect these your children and all here. Guide our hands and help us remove evil from our lives. Now, let's get your sister back.
Wait, got to tell you what happened. Abigail and I were friends. We were being bullied. You can't imagine how bad it was.
My boyfriend had a fantastic time with that skank friend of yours last night. Gave it to her good.
Abby! And I said I'd help her because that's what friends do.
Abby! I'm surprised she could walk afterwards.
I didn't, and that's why she killed herself, because I didn't help her. I'm really sorry.
Young woman, I admire your honesty. It takes a lot of courage to admit one's feelings, but God forgives us all, and I cannot judge you. But in doing this, you have made our battle easier, and for that I thank you. What the hell? Now come, let's go.
Back again, I see. Welcome. Didn't miss that. Your mother. She's here too, no. You should really say hello. It hurts. I know your pain. She fell from the faith, and it hurts. Didn't you? Oh, Father Longlegs can't say his prayers. Take him by the left leg and throw him downstairs.
And 2 or 3 are gathered in my name.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, we stand against you. We send you back to where you came. You have no claim here. Confession has been given. We tried to provide, blame, and yet the Lord answers our prayers. He's faithful to forgive. Now, in the name of Jesus Christ, we banish you.
It's okay.
My children, I think my work here is all done. I must go now.
Let me give you a lift.
Oh, no, Helen. Do not trouble yourself. You stay here, comfort the girl. But perhaps I might see you in Mass sometime, sooner rather than later. And my girl, maybe we'll also see you in Mass sometime in the future. But God bless you both.
I miss me.
Do you mind? She's great. Sorry, Carol. Open the door. Please, I'm running.
This is what caused it.
And that was that. Matthew broke the bottle, and in doing so ended the link and hold the entity had over their lives. Laura confessed, releasing the guilt and burden from errors of youth. And as for Callum, well now, Callum's life changed somewhat. I see him at Mass more often than not these days. Oh, forgot to say, he married a lady of his dreams, has a young child now, a daughter, name's Abigail. And as for her mother, well, Laura's brief childhood friendship was the only joy in an otherwise traumatic past. No surprise she has honoured her friend's memory by naming her daughter after her,